Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yay! I think you can hear me. Can you hear me? Boom. All right. Happy 2024. I'm going to go live on Instagram really quick. Be like, hey, I'm over here. Tired. Hi, guys. Happy New Year. Now, y'all know this platform hates my guts. So I'm going to be live on YouTube. Same username, the Cannabis Cutie, so we can smoke marijuana. Talk about the new year, football, new show. I'm filming a new show this week. I'll tell you about my night last night. But I'm already live. If you'd like to join me, check me out. Boom. So, Happy New Year, Sarah Jane. One of the goats for the Cannabis Cutie. Yeah, I'm over on YouTube already. But yeah, this app, I don't know if we're gonna be doing it strong in 2024. So YouTube might be the new wave. Happy New Year. I hope everything is starting off great for everyone. So join me over on the tube of you so I can complain about the Detroit Lions being screwed over. And I'm finishing up a judging competition as well because I got to turn in my submissions. So I'm going to get off of here. If you want to chat, join me over on YouTube Live. Same username, the Cannabis Cutie. I'll see you guys over there. All right. Let's see if people make it over here. All right, 30 days of seshing. I have decided that it is time for me to start using a different platform because we all know what's going on over on Instagram. First of all, I'm shocked at the impressions that I got on Instagram because I've been shadow banned all year. I know for the cannabis industry, or anybody, it'll be like, we can't recommend your content right now. Clean it up. And then I'll clean it up. And then the next day they put five new violations. And one of the violations was for my bio. And there was nothing in my bio except like a smoking emoji. Nope. This smells straight like oranges. I cannot smoke that. Yuck. Anywho, Happy New Year. What did I do last night? I was asleep, I think, at 8:30. Grandma. Some of these trains. But it's okay. I feel good. I woke up. I got straight to it. I started working out. Did I already smoke this one? I did. Because I have to lose weight. Now, before you're like, oh my gosh, you look so good. It has nothing to do with what I look like. More so it has to do with the health of my body. So I'm trying to get lit this year. Also, I start filming my NFL playoffs show this week that hopefully turns into like a real NFL show next season. So this week what I'll be doing is I'm going to bedazzle an entire helmet. It's probably going to be the only thing that I do this week. Filming the trailer, Sarah Jane. Hello. We're filming the trailer on Thursday as well as episode 1 and episode 2. Yeah, we're going to knock all that out because on Friday, it's my birthday and I'm having a surprise birthday party that I know nothing about. No, my daughter knows that I hate surprises, so she told me that she was throwing me a surprise birthday party, and that's all I know. But I'm super excited for this new era of sports because you guys know I'm a weed girly. I've always been a weed girly, but first I was a sports girly, and it's time to kind of just use the two. I've been talking about it for a long time, but I've had some detours and pit stops along the way that couldn't anticipate. So this week we're going to be girls in football, gridiron girls, which gridiron means football. But yeah, bedazzling, getting my house ready for my sister to come with my god baby, and doing all the things. Still going to be pushing the weed. Always. I'm always going to be the cannabis cutie. But you know how Snoop Dogg does like sports and weed? That's kind of like what I want to do, and more things. But I'm smoking number 2 from the Farmer's Cup. I'm almost done. These were the bags sponsored by Grow Bags. The competition. Do I have to like move my... I'm learning how to be a YouTuber, guys. I don't know how to get it to focus. Do I leave? What happened? Nope. I don't know. You guys got to be patient with me. Predictions for 2024 with weed. Do we see it legalizing? Do we see Joe legalizing weed? At the end of the year last year, he definitely did some more like pardons that didn't matter. Do we see any more states legalizing? There's so much coming down the pipeline for 2024. I'm excited. 2023 can kick rocks. Did anybody have a good 2023? If so, please tell me. I'd like to know. I don't know too many people that like loved their 2023. It was kind of like a woo, just one of those years. And I can't... Let me know if you want to talk about anything in particular too. This year is going to be so much better. So much better. He hates weed. If he's reelected, he won't. 2023 was somehow the best and worst all in one. I feel that. I had a lot of good things happen too, but then just like a lot of ugh. From top to bottom, it was so weird. Joy, it was a terrible year for you too. Yeah, join the club. Okay, so if he's reelected, he won't. Okay, I can see Joe Biden not doing anything with weed because he had a kid who was definitely a drug addict, and he's from a generation of reefer madness. So yeah, he definitely doesn't like weed at all. I don't see him doing anything. I don't see any presidents ever like... Look at the track record. Presidents don't do anything when it comes to weed. It's like the states and the people. It's never the presidents. So it always cracks me up when people are like, the Democrats or the Republicans don't care about weed. It's like, no shit. We only have hundreds of years of evidence that shows that. Like, why do we get so shocked when new presidents come into office and they're not weed friendly? It's like they're doing exactly what... It's like the pattern is right on par. That's what's supposed to be happening. Also, do you guys know how to roll a blunt? Terrible year for you, Joey. I'm sorry. I hope 2024 is better. So for me, started my year with a breakup. Super necessary. Very necessary. And then as I was like getting my life back in order, getting healthy, working out, I don't know if I created some kind of storm in my body, but my inflammation went crazy. And then all of a sudden I couldn't walk. I now know it's called enthesitis, where it's like inflammation at where my tendon meets my bone, and it happens all the time. My elbows currently right now and my shoulders are doing it. So I'm on medicine to stop it. But man, I'm about to change my diet and control everything that I can control into the new year because sheesh. You too, Sarah Jane? Oh my gosh. Wow. What a year. I'm so happy to be single. Do you know how good it feels that the only boy I'm losing sleep over is my son? And not really even him. He's 8 and so sweet right now. He's kind of a Sour Patch Kid, honestly. We're almost sparked up or rolled up, fully rolled. All right. Is this the... I just need the camera to focus on what I wanted to focus on. God. Are we there? Are we there yet? It's focusing on my light in the background. I'll figure it out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so happy for you, Sarah Jane. In a much better situation. Yeah. Breakups are hard, but so necessary. My ex was an idiot and he like broke up with me over text message. And for me, that's like, okay, I'll never talk to you again. And then we had to see each other every day for 5 months. And I pretended like he was a ghost and I could not see him. And it was great. Of course, I get the middle of the night call. My grandma is sick. I was nice, but also don't call me. He got blocked after that. You saw me on Be Real TV the other week. Did you enjoy it? I hope you enjoyed it. I was like the only girl there just talking. I was like all calm and my energy was so different than the guys. But oh my gosh, I've been teaching about Be Real in the Higher Learning Book Club for a while, and just like the contribution that Cypress Hill had to advocacy through their lyrics. And man, learning that Be Real was actually like taught by Jack Hare and Cypress Hill and like Dennis Perone and like real advocates and stuff was like, man, it's so cool. It's so cool. They were more than just musicians. Oh wait, show you what I'm doing. I should have done a smoke box. I want to do a smoke box episode. I was in their studio, so I saw who the lineup was, and it's like all like superstars, and I'm not there yet. It's like people who like Ice Cube, big names like that. I think I saw. So I'm like, yeah, I'll get there. But I was just so happy to be in the presence of greatness. 2 members were there that day, so I found out about you through Dr. Green Thumb too. Dope. That's what's up. I hope you guys see more of what I have coming. I hope you watch football. I'm still mad as hell about the Lions Cowboys game, by the way. I'm so mad. I can't even stress to you how mad I am. I was a Lions fan for a long time, and that stuff makes your chest hurt. It's not good. It's not good for your heart. And Saturday, we watched the NFL cheat. And then the NFL came out and told the Detroit Lions, they said, y'all tried to fool people, so this is on y'all. But then they punished the officiating crew, and now they can't officiate in the playoffs. So which one is it? Were they wrong, or were the Detroit Lions wrong? Because yeah, way to play the middle. Nose exhales, please. I got you. Try being an Eagles fan right now. You guys lost to the 3-12 Cardinals, which sucks. The Cowboys did too. And because the Cowboys did and the Eagles both lost to this team, that means that the Cowboys are now ahead of the Eagles, which sucks. Everybody hates the Cowboys right now. If you're a Cowboys fan, I'm sorry, but I don't like your team. I grew up in Oklahoma, and they're just some of the worst fans in football. I'm sorry. I met B-Real, Sendog, and Bobo here in New York during 2012. Hurricane Sandy postponed their Halloween happening till November. Wow, that's dope. Sendog was so quiet during the interview. Yesterday was depressing. Yesterday was so depressing. Football was not. I couldn't even watch the last game. I was so mad. I was done. I was so mad. Yes, my team might have just blown the wild card chances. Who's your team? That 2-point conversion. Yeah, that 2-point conversion call was corrupt. Like, you have 3 athletes running to the but only one checks in, and that's because you don't want to tell the defense. Like, if number 68 runs over there all by himself, then the defense knows it's number 68. He gets fully covered. So you try to be sneaky and you send other people over there, and only one player can check in, and he did that. Taylor Decker did that. You even saw the quarterback push him over there to go check in. The head coach talked to the ref before the game, because when you have trick plays like that, you've got to talk to the refs. So just that they know everything was done properly. Roger Goodell, the NFL commissioner, can overturn the game. He's not. He's not. The Seahawks. Oh, your team is the Seahawks. You know what? The Rams winning really kind of put a dent in your guys' season. I'm sorry. Damn. That Rams win didn't help. There's a lot of teams that lost yesterday that would have helped you guys. But the Lions look good. The Rams look good. Cowboys, I think, are such a shitty team. They just have the refs. They've got an extra 5 players when they're at home. You send them on the road, they can't even beat the Arizona Cardinals. And I wouldn't even be shocked if the Commanders beat them up on Sunday. And I really hope it does. Make them a wild card. Make them a wild card. So I'll be doing a football show where I'll be teaching girls football, not just girls, people who want to know football but don't know football. And then, of course, men are going to tune in because men don't like when a girl knows sports better than them. And we all know this. So there's going to be dudes trying to gotcha. But I'm not an expert in football. I was just a wife for 8 seasons on a losing team most of the time. So I understand what is happening in those offensive rooms, the defensive room. No, not defense. Special teams, at least. Team meetings. I understand play calling. I understand a lot because I got a back view of it all. So I'm excited. The Ravens, Tim. My money, if I had to be a betting woman, my money is on the Ravens winning the Super Bowl. And the conspiracy is that the logo always has the color of the winning team, and purple and orange are in the Super Bowl logo this year. So this will be your number 4 in a row if that happens. But my money is on the Ravens winning it all. NFC champion. It's going to either be the 49ers or I would say potentially the Lions. Maybe I'm biased. I'm going to say it. What do I think about vaping, like carts and disposables? I'm not a huge fan of vaping personally because I have asthma. And I noticed that when I vape, I tend to have more wheezing and more breathing issues. Same thing when I smoke papers. My lungs just don't like it. But when I can consume hemp, which this is a hemp wrap by Billionaire, fully hemp. I love these. I have so many of them. These, I don't have any issues, no wheezing, no nothing. So I kind of stay away from vapes. I think they have their place. I love concentrates. In fact, this Puffco, yeah, knocking stuff over right here. This Puffco Plus. I gotta put my hand behind it, don't I? No, I don't know. This Puffco Plus right here, you can attach a pen and vape with it, or you can put concentrate in it. So I love it personally, but you can't see it. Oh, yeah, you can. You can put concentrate in it, or it's a battery, or I can like dab on the go. So it just depends on how I do it. I just feel like there's a lot of shitty companies out there that just use terrible inputs or just trying to get margins. They're like mostly focused on business, which sucks because there's people out here who really are sick and don't want the illness. So you're from New York, but go Lions. All right. I think everybody is united against the Cowboys right now. OCB papers with the funky tips. Okay. Dope. Your personal choice is junk. Yeah, it's personal. Totally personal. I would never shame anybody for using joints. In fact, Josh from Raw just sent me some of their new, like, super thin papers. So I'm wondering if I should. Am I out of focus? I've got to figure out this camera. So I'm going to try smoking those because it's the thinnest paper that they've ever made. I literally just commented on his story about how cool those were. And he's like, I'll send you some. And he really sent me some. So I'm excited to try those out. Maybe I'll have a different reaction because I don't like wheezing. I don't even have any asthma medicine. If I'm honest, I stopped using asthma medicine once I realized that my cannabis became my asthma medicine. Because when I was pregnant with my first child, I couldn't breathe for nothing. And I never correlated that it was because I stopped consuming cannabis. And then when I learned, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a bronchodilator. It's opening up my lungs. I can vouch for the funky feel tips. I also have 2 unused big size ones I bought for $50 each. Huh. I don't think I've ever had funky feel tips. Maybe. That's someone I need to reach out to. Or maybe I have had them, or maybe I have them here somewhere. It's possible. I'm not even gonna lie. I need an assistant, a nanny, a chef, a dog walker. I don't even got a dog. All right, so I am strain testing. This one is okay. It's okay. I don't think it's a winner. No taste, no flavors. Number 2 is a nah. So now what I should do is put this out and roll up another one, but the other ones that I grabbed, I didn't like. I know I got some more strains around here somewhere. Ask B-Roll to send you some. Okay, they're his. Got it. You know what? Actually, he gave me a couple of pre-rolls, so I'm pretty sure that's what was in them. So I probably did use them. They also gave me flour, all kind of things. So it's possible. Let me check. Let me check. It's like a weed mecca around here. All right. Do you guys want to come to my surprise birthday party on Friday? I think I'm gonna bring the camera since it's here. And I'm gonna come in. I should bring my camera and be like, guys. And I also want to do my like Emmy winning Tony performance, Oscar, whatever it's called. Not the Grammy, I know that one. Of acting of, oh my gosh, I had no idea. Okay, the answer is yes. I'm gonna bring the camera. I'm gonna also vlog. I have an editor now. Part of why I don't push out as much content anymore is because life is. I thought when my kids got older that life would get easier, and that's not the truth. Um, it got harder. There are 2 different schools. They have 2 different needs, 2 different sets of activities, and there's just one me plus my life, my health, my work. So I have an editor. I'm going to be recording stuff and just uploading it, and they're just going to be editing it, and we'll be uploading it to YouTube and other platforms too. So look for more content, diversity in content, even some beauty content. I know the guys are probably like, yeah, whatever, but I'm balanced. There's football, there's beauty, there's even Rubik's Cubes, the other shoulder. There's so much. What's the best strain you have smoked last year? For me personally, I would say one of my most, no, I'm a creature of habit. It's going to be any beautiful OG by the originals. Traditionals was amazing last year. Elevate was so good last year. That new Chris Brown drop, I know he's controversial, but I love the originals. That was an amazing strain that came out. Um, Insane OG was one of my favorites too. I had a lot of great strains in Las Vegas. I tried some cool stuff in Michigan, some cool stuff in Oklahoma. But I would say top 3, we're going to give it to the originals, Chris Brown drop, Insane OG by Be Real, and Traditional and Elevator up in there too. Those are my top 4. Those are my top 4. I watch football and like to sew my own clothes. Yes, there you go. I want to learn how to sew. Actually, one of my really good friends, she sews and makes custom clothes for all the stars. And we're going to make a football jersey. So this week, I'm going to be bedazzling a helmet. Pray for me. I have, I think, over 20,000 rhinestones to adhere to a Cannabis Cutie helmet for my show. There's also a football that I just know is not going to happen. So I'm just going to focus on the helmet. My friends are coming to help. We're also going to make green juice. We're going to do this healthy thing. I bought 3 books to help me with ankylosing spondylitis. It just means that my spine is trying to fuse together. My bottom of my pelvis and my hips have already began to fuse. So now it's just a race against the clock. The rest of my joints also like to get inflamed in the process. In my eyes, apparently there's like a diet and a lifestyle that as patients can adopt, and it helps so much. I'm willing to try anything because we tried the medicine and that shit almost took me out. So I'm excited for the new year. I hope you guys have a much better new year. I hear if you're a Capricorn or if you have a lot of Capricorn in your chart, it's going to be better. That's me. God help me. And yeah. Yeah. There's no football on again until what? Saturday? Is that right? Thursday. There's got to be a Thursday game. I should know this, but I don't. And yeah, here's to a much better year. And for those of you that had a good year last year, I hope you keep riding the wave and that all good things come to you. I have to go feed children lunch. There's like 5 of them here. And I'll see you tomorrow because I'm doing this every day. I'm committed. Some of these days I might look crazy because I might not be feeling good, but you guys are going to get the raw and real truth of what it's like every day. I might not even be out of bed fully, but I love you all. Thanks for joining me on day 1 of 31 of a full month of sessions. I'll see you tomorrow around the same time. Peace.